Hello friends, welcome back to Dental Info. The topic for today is cognitive development theory given by Jean Piaget. This is one of the psychodynamic theories. So let's get started. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to receive a notification when we release a new video. Jean Piaget's first interests were animals and he published his first scientific paper on albino sparrows in 1907 when he was just 11 years old. In 1920, he began working with standardized intelligence tests. He proposed this theory by direct observation and by questioning the thinking process of children. He realized that younger children consistently make types of mistakes that older children do not. According to Piaget, the environment does not shape child behavior, but the child and adult actively seek to understand the environment. He concluded that they must think differently and spent the rest of his life studying the intellectual development of children. The word cognitive means thinking, the process of understanding. This process of adaptation is made up of three functional variants. First is assimilation, second is accommodation, third is equilibration. Assimilation concerns with observing, recognizing, taking up an object and relating it with earlier experiences or categories. It indicated the process of learning something new. For example, a child sees an object flying in the sky and asks his mother what that object is. His mother tells him that it is an aeroplane, which is a powered flying vehicle with fixed wings. The child learns something new, which is known as the process of assimilation. After a few days, the child sees a bird flying in the sky. He tells his mother that it is an aeroplane. His mother then corrects him and tells him that it is not an aeroplane but a bird, which is a type of animal who possesses feathers, wings, a beak, and is able to fly due to the wings' mobility. This is what is known as accommodation. Accommodation accounts for changing concepts and strategies as a result of new assimilated information. Piaget calls the strategies and mental categories as schemas. Change added to the new observation is what is accommodation. Then, after a few days, the child sees a helicopter in the sky and calls it a bird, assuming the rotor blades to be wings. Later, his mother explains him that it is a helicopter, which is a type of aeroplane, and that the motion is controlled by the rotor blades. This is what is known as equilibration. Equilibration refers to changing basic assumptions following adjustments in assimilated knowledge so that the facts fit better. Piaget's theory argues that we have to conquer four stages of cognitive development. First, the sensory-motor stage. Second, the pre-operational stage. Third, the concrete operational stage. And fourth, the former operational stage. Only once have we gone through all the stages, at what age can vary, we are able to reach full human intelligence. One, which is the sensory-motor stage, ages from birth to 2 years. In the sensory-motor stage, we develop through experiences and movement of our five senses. Our brain wants to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch as much as possible. First, we start with simple reflexes, and soon after we develop our first reflexes, From 4 months old, we become aware of things beyond our own body. And as we get older, we learn to do things intentionally. A key milestone is the development of working memory, or in Piaget's terms, our realization of object permanence. We start becoming curious about everything. We want to smell flowers, taste food, listen to sounds, and talk to strangers. To explore more, we move, we learn to sit, crawl, stand, walk, and even to run. This increased physical mobility consequently leads to increased cognitive development, but we remain egocentric, meaning we can perceive the world only from our own point of view. 2, which is the pre-operational stage, ages from 2 to 6 years. Our thinking is mainly categorized for symbolic, functions, and intuitive thoughts. We have lots of fantasies and believe objects are alive, as we are not able to apply specific cognitive operations. Piaget calls this stage pre-operational. We learn to speak and understand that words, images, and gestures are symbols for something else. Drawing the environment does not mean drawing every part of it, but it means that the mountains, sun, and birds complete the drawing for the child. We love to play pretend, which allows us to experience something new and learn a lot. At around age 4, most of us become very curious and ask many questions. We want to know everything. We can call it the birth of primitive reasoning. Piaget calls it the intuitive age because while we realize that we have a vast amount of knowledge, we have no idea how we acquired it. Our thinking in this stage is still pretty egocentric. We think others see the world like we do and still don't understand that they see it differently. 3. The concrete operation stage. Age is 6 to 12 years. We finally discover logic and we develop concrete cognitive operations, such as sorting objects in a certain order. We understand that water in a big glass equals the quantity of water present in multiple small glasses. By the same logic, we only now can understand that if 2 plus 7 equals 9, then 9 minus 2 must equal 7. Our brain learns to rearrange our thoughts to classify and build concrete operational mental structures. For example, we now know that we can reverse an action by doing the opposite. Excited by our new mental abilities, we applied them in conversations, activities, when we learn to write, and in school. As a result, we get to know ourselves better. We begin to understand that our thoughts and feelings are unique and not necessarily those of others. 4 is the former operation stage. Age is from 11 to 15 years. Once we become teenagers, we become formally operational. We now have the ability to think more rationally about abstract concepts and hypothetical events. Our advanced cognitive abilities allow us to understand abstract concepts such as success and failure, love and hate. We form a deeper understanding of our own identity and our morality. We now also think that we understand why people behave the way they behave and as a result can become more compassionate. Our new mental skills allow us to plan our life systematically and prioritize, and we can make assumptions about events that have no necessary relation to reality. We can now also philosophize and just think about thinking itself. Our new sense for our identity now also creates egocentric thoughts, and some start to see an imaginary audience watching them all the time. Piaget believed in lifelong learning but insisted that the formal operational stage is the final stage of our cognitive development.
Now let's revise what we have learned till now about Piaget's cognitive development theory by solving some multiple choice questions.
Question 1. Cognitive theory of child development was given by option A. Sigmund Freud, option B. Eric, option C. Jean Piaget, option D. Brenner. Question 2. According to Piaget, the period of concrete operation is option A. Birth to 18 months, option B. 12 months and onward, option C. 18 months to 7 years, option D. 7 to 12 years. Question 3. Sensorimotor or cognitive development is characterized by option A. Egocentrism, option B. Symbolic play, option C. Animism, option D. Conservation. Take your time to answer these questions. You can later verify your answers by checking the description section below. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel to learn about various dental topics. You can also ask us any other questions or give suggestions in the comment section below.